am nañ yaakaar ne Gambia xam nga ñu ngi try pour delluwaat surtout fuñ bëgg a dem.
Yeah, very good. Kege, I'll come to you with regards to Tijan's appeal, test match and other things. But Ibrahim Amani is here with me. I learned that you were in Lamen earlier this evening, and then the rain was on you, but you decided to run away, and you know that we are in the Nawetans. Tell us some of the technical breakdown of yesterday's game. What must have worked well for the Scorpions yesterday? Where was the game won? Where were the weaknesses? And what were some of the technical and tactics that were deployed that won the game yesterday?
Thank you very much, Yes, I think the important aspect we need to understand is there is a pre-game preparation towards the game, and then during the game, which is what you are seeing on the TV now, and the aftermath. Like Keba said, they've spoken to the players. They indicated to them the importance of the game, and then the players, like Tijan just pressed to say, it is important that they continue to play. And not only to continue to play, but to have the importance of succeeding. And one of the callers said he wanted to see the goal. That is the goal.
Yeah, that is the first goal. Yeah. Caller don't say that no. I'm going my first goal. People he scored. Tubabo scored. It was a team goal, coach.
It is a team goal, and in fact, I think Hamza did very well because the ball got to Hamza and he returned into the box, and then Tubabo finished. That was the third chance that actually Tubabo has. And then the other one, he was so liberated with the chance and just gave it to Zico, and Zico lost it. But looking at the game, I think what was lacking and what happened yesterday was the share-based knowledge. That is consultation. If you work together, you consult with each other and make sure your inputs are married together, and then the team will go forward. I think Bono did a very good job to make sure, because the executive spoken to him, and then he identified the coaches that he wanted to work with, and they were provided for him. And he also took it upon himself to make sure he consulted with them to come up with a very good selection. And then they came up with a very good selection, a mix of the foreign and the local base. And then during the training, it was important they work on the complex aspect of it. What was the complex aspect of it? Because he knew that T-Boy was missing. He needed to provide a leadership. And the leadership at the back, then he brought in Omar Koli. Omar has the height. He can utilize the aerial threat. You know, he can utilize the aerial threat. I think the great player in the defense yesterday, I will give it to Buba. For one instance, because Buba haven't surfaced in any of the national teams. None of the national teams. He has been training with the national team. He was dropped at some point. And yesterday, Bonu took confidence in him and placed him in the heart of the defense. He stood tall in the defense with the combination of the experience by the foreign-based players. That is very good. And I think Tijan and Solmar's job to seal the defense was very crucial, because I watched Tanzania play against Morocco. They have an athletic offensive team. They don't only have that, but a player who released them. Unfortunately, yesterday, I think Tijan and Sol must have neutralized the Rasta guy.
Yeah, that's the number 9.
He's a very good player. He always makes sure he stays behind the team, and then every time there's a return ball, most of the time he scores from long distances, and then he couldn't have that yesterday. And I think Zico, I must commend him, really, because he stepped into the shoe of Usman Jallo yesterday. If you look at when Usman and Zico were playing, Usman does the pressuring, and oftentimes Zico relaxed not to support him. Yesterday it was Zico who was doing the pressuring. He was looking for Tubabo to support him, and oftentimes the team was not bridging him. But he put all that effort. That was what was lacking in Zico, and that's what he has given yesterday. And somebody asked me, what did Kebe, the president, told the players that they played the way they did? He said, well, we are very young people. We came into office, we knew what was lacking, and then we provided that, like Tijan has said. But if you look at Solmar, you look at Salim Fall, you look at Hamzabari, these are almost age groups. They played together in the under-17. And you see, from the first goal, Hamza left his role from the right and went and combined with Salim Fall on the left, bypassing both Tubabo and Zico, and that created that opportunity for the goal. So this is important when you introduce new players or young players in a setup, and then the coach allowed them to mature. I'm not saying they're mature, but they have confidence in each other. They rely on each other. I think that was the beauty of the game yesterday. We have scored, but the beauty of the game yesterday, for me, they open up.
That's the second goal. That's the second goal.
The second goal,
finish,
that was from
you
Zico.
can see the ball. It was a long ball from the goalkeeper. Then Zico flicked the ball. And then I hope we get that replay.
The only thing you cannot say about that is the goalkeeper have not played in the 2005.
That is it. You can
the goalkeeper did not play in the 2005. But the 2005, this is the combination between Zico, Usman, and Tubabo. So you see, that was a reflection of the past in yesterday's game.
And one thing that I observed yesterday, the like of Salum, Fall, Hamza, they are very relaxed and playing their style of football. You can see Salum on the flanks, twisting and turning his opponents at will. I think that was another thing
it's important for a player to be competitive. Competitive in the sense that you must be able to play a lot of league matches. Salum has played quite a lot of, he played 2 finals. One, he lost in the final. The second one, he won. So he's match fit. Hamza was match fit. So it was easy that you can bring those people together and they can compensate each other in terms of recovery capacity, which they did very well yesterday.
Brilliant finish there from Tubabo.
That was excellent.
KK, Tubabo, how to call it? Tijan was just appealing for more test matches. We know that now the international, we are no more in the qualifiers, but there will be some international fixtures that will be coming, and it will be important for the Gambia to honor them by organizing test matches. Are you guys starting to scratch your brains and try to work out which test matches to figure out which test matches?
Not test matches as yet, but those are all in our plans because we know we will need test matches to prepare ourselves better. Because if you need to rate your team, you have to have several test matches. We'll work with other federations and with the support of the ministry. And with Gambia for Gold, you see, definitely if funds will be available, then we'll organize test matches to be able to rate our boys at certain levels because you have to build standards. Competitions is not easy because you have so many high caliber players in countries. So you also have to have like test matches with countries like Ghana, you see, Nigeria, big guns of Africa, you see, and go down to the south also. Test all part of Africa and see because